This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Governor General presents King's Medal. Party welcomes newly elected governor. And data clocks 40 years of operation. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. People's Progress Party leader Douglas Tomuriesa, in welcoming the newly elected New Island Governor Byron Chen today, said the party needs good leaders to address issues affecting the country.
Welcome. People's Progress Party leader Douglas Tomuriesa thanked the people of Papua New Guinea and New Ireland for their support and belief towards the party. Mr. Tomuriesa said electing People's Progress Party candidate Byron Chen was not easy, especially when he was racing against prominent leaders, and he thanked the citizens of New Ireland for their support towards Chen.
We also thank the Chen family, Lady Chen, Byron's mom, and the Chen family for their support. We also thank the treasurer and the team of Pangu supporters in New Ireland province who stood by to give that undivided support to Byron Chen to make him win the elections. It wasn't an easy road.
He further called on supporters of the People's Progress Party to stand with the party as they prepare for the 2027 national general elections.
To our supporters right throughout Papua New Guinea, to the PPP supporters right throughout the country, the People's Progress Party supporters, the traditional supporters, those who have been supporting PPP since 1960s, 70s, and in this fresh new leadership of the party, we're calling upon our supporters to stand with us. We will prepare the party for elections 2027, and we will come to you. We will come to you.
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, People's Progress Party leader Douglas Tomuriesa said the party executives will work with Governor Chen to make certain that he delivers according to what is required by the law.
Party leader Mr. Tomuriesa said with the newly elected governor joining his party, there will be an immediate meeting to set the way forward for the People's Progress Party. He said his party's task is to work alongside the new governor to make certain that he delivers to the people of New Ireland.
And Byron is not new to politics, as we all know. He's been in Parliament for a long time, got a good break to rest, and he's back into the political cycles again. By politicians, first of all. If we are real leaders, we have to respect the call of law. It is very explicit and clear. You cannot be elected as governor by the people and you come and become just a member on the floor of Parliament. The people chose you to be governor. And so when you come, you must be governor. That's what the law says. It's explicitly clear. And that will be our task, number one, to make certain that with the executives of the party, we work with the incoming governor for him to sit comfortably in his seat, to rule where he's supposed to be. That's the call by the people of New Ireland province. Majority of the people, by the way.
Meanwhile, newly elected Governor Byron Chen dedicated his victory to the people, stating he will work alongside the party to implement the party's policies.
Guys are here, we have PPP policy, and those policies I have to implement in the next couple of months. It's a lot of pressure. I don't know what budget we have in our account right now. I hope there's something still there. But a lot of our policies that PPP and we campaign for, we have to implement.
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Legacy. Let me continue.
The International Solar Alliance conducted a 3-day solar energy transition workshop at the Don Bosco Technological Institute that commenced today and will conclude on Thursday, the 19th of February. This is the first solar energy workshop in the country that invited energy expertise from India to conduct the training.
The workshop is the result of the tripartite MOU signed in September last year, 2025, between 3 institutions which are International Solar Alliance, National Energy Authority, and Don Bosco Technological Institute. This MOU made DBTI to be the main center promoting solar energy training.
Now is the first concrete common activity that we're having to implement this MOU. This capacity building workshop on solar energy transition. We have 4 expert trainees coming from India, from an institution called NTPC, School of Business, and they are here to share their expertise and experiences in solar energy training.
This training program regarding solar energy generations, solar transitions, and how to generate power from solar energy. This will be helpful for Papua New Guinea and will allow the expertise to demonstrate distribution generations, where there will be a standalone system as well as grid-connected systems.
We will also teach hands-on experience by doing by yourself that how we can do this thing. So there are many participants from different institutions like National Electricity Authority, DBTI, Green Energy, and many other institutions. We will teach them so that they will get benefited and which will help the electricity sector of Papua New Guinea.
Father Ariel Makatangai further noted that DBTI was made the Solar Technology Application and Research Center.
But here it is financed by ISA, but under the direction of National Energy Authority. And DBTI was the one chosen to be the center where solar energy training can be continually be made and promoted and developed.
Meanwhile, Energy Auditor for NTPC Limited, Rajesh Dash, highlighted that the solar energy penetration in Papua New Guinea is low. Hence, this workshop is important.
Come to know that the solar energy penetration in Papua New Guinea is very low. We don't have too many power plants here in Papua New Guinea for the solar energy generation. So if we see in next 5 years, everywhere in the world, and this power generation through solar energy is increasing day by day, and Papua New Guinea can also get benefited from this.
Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, President of Don Bosco Technological Institute, Father Ariel Makatangai, SDB, said Papua New Guinea is heavily relying on fossil fuel. He said this is not healthy for the country, as well as the flora and fauna should PNG continue to use fossil fuel.
President Father Makatangai said the country needs to find solutions that are eco-friendly to the planet, and one of these is using solar energy.
In fact, it is one of the SDG, the Sustainable Development Goals of United Nations, that is renewable energy. And now, the one that is becoming very popular is solar energy. And here in Papua New Guinea, we have a lot of sunshine of this possibility can be maximized.
He said Papua New Guinea can be a green country as renewable energy is accessible.
And we are in need of energy, especially in rural areas, this is a viable alternative. And in the process, we are also taking care of our environment. We are doing this, helping PNG progress without destroying our precious ecosystems and biodiversity.
Energy auditor for NTPC Limited, Rajesh Dash, highlighted the benefit of accessing solar energy in the country.
From this, people can know how to get the green energy, because this is free of cost. If you see, the solar energy is abundant. It is given by God. So it is abundantly available in Papua New Guinea. We just have to harness that energy and utilize it for the electricity in our household.
Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
A proud moment unfolded today at the Government House in Port Moresby. The Governor General presented the 50th Independence Anniversary King's Medal to more than 400 recipients in the National Capital District.
The recipients were from different fields of service and sectors in Papua New Guinea, ranging from government departments, political leaders, education institutions, business sectors, companies, and many others. This ceremony today also extends to acknowledging the international professionals who are serving Papua New Guinea, recognizing their service for the country.
Those of you who are here should be given medals for whatever field you've been engaged in your discharge of service to our country. The 50th anniversary King's Gold Medal, like the Logu and the Imperial Awards, are also recognized and sanctioned by the King himself, King Charles III, the King of the Commonwealth.
Among these recipients was the Chief Executive Officer of Telecom Limited, Amos Tepi.
The Telecom Group, I'm the only one who received this award, as far as I know, not in the past as well as now. So thank you for the award that was given to not only me, but all the other ones as well. Thank you.
Mr. Tepi spoke of adapting change that can bring positive impacts to the nation.
A lot of negativity about our country, but I think the best thing to do is look ahead. Let's believe in ourselves. Let's think positive all in our life, whether personal or whether in the organization. We all must embrace the change and think positive in our lives so that we can move this country after the 50 years, and now we need to look forward for the next 50 years. So.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
An additional recruitment drive has been rolled out at the Bomana National Center of Excellence in the National Capital District by the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary to increase recruit intakes entering police training.
This follows the recent opening of new infrastructure at Bomana National Center of Excellence, prompting RPNGC management to add 200 recruits to the existing 300 per beds, bringing the total intake to 500 recruits. The recruitment drive aligns with the national government's commitment to expand the police force to 10,000 personnel by 2030, in line with the ongoing law and justice sector reforms. The RPNGC says it aims to further increase the intake to 700 recruits per batch from 2026 onwards. During December 2025 recruitment drive, the RPNGC received 7,696 applications through its online portal, with 2,711 applicants shortlisted. Unsuccessful applicants failed to meet requirements, including missing documents, low grades in mathematics and English, age limits, and other criteria. A total of 1,120 candidates has successfully passed the screening and validation stages and set the entry test. They have now progressed to the interview phase, which is currently underway. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
kebasa din, ha? Yum!
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum!
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You be holy, man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
Tomorrow night on Goodman Fielder International Sky Time,
we've got another very simple dish that we will be making using our True Gas wok burner. This recipe is enough to feed about 2 to 3 people. We will also check out our friend Letitia over at House Sky to see what she will be cooking for us this week.
Carrot is rich in beta-carotene, which is good for your eyeballs. Pak choy has the same vitamins.
That's tomorrow night at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. One of Papua New Guinea's leading ICT companies is marking a major milestone, celebrating 40 years of service, innovation, and commitment to digital transformation across the country.
Daytech PNG Limited is celebrating 40 years, with HR manager Grace Kawas highlighting what it means for the company to reach this milestone.
Okay, this is a milestone for us, and it reflects our commitment and to innovation and services in Papua New Guinea over the past 40 years, or the 4 decades.
Noting the vision moving forward, she said Daytech has evolved over the past 4 decades.
Okay, moving forward, we are in alignment with the government's vision to drive digital transformation across the country. So we aim to continue driving digital transformation, and it is through empowering the businesses and getting them ready for the future.
She further stated that Daytech is celebrating this milestone internally, and the company will continue its success, with employees feeling overwhelmed and proud of the achievement. Meanwhile, marketing coordinator Bonnie Master spoke about special campaigns planned to mark the anniversary.
To mark the 40th anniversary of the company, we're trying to do more of a big exposure for marketing. You get it? So we're trying to do a lot of road shows, a lot of sales, car park sales, and then to include our customers and our clients in it, we're going to make draws, raffle draws for both our retail and our corporate clients.
She also outlined customer benefits that will not only reach clients in the city, but also in centers outside Port Moresby.
Part of our CSR, corporate social responsibilities, we are working closely with, we have other branches as well, not just in Guam, but in other centers as well. We have Lei Meding, Kokopo, Goroka, and Mount Hagen, and Alata when we work. So because Port Moresby, we always do these CSRs. This year, we are mainly focusing on our outside centers. So yes, we'll be collaborating with a lot of these other companies, especially the Islands Petroleum Color Runs, and yes, Trukai, this type of yes.
Joel Mipari, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, Daytech PNG Limited reflects on growth, leadership, innovation, and strong corporate partnerships nationwide.
With Daytech PNG Limited marking its 40 years, DHR manager Grace Kawas also noted on how the company has evolved.
Okay, over the past 4 decades, Daytech first started in 1986. It was first registered on the 10th of August. There were 2 people that started the business. They were the co-founders. Over the 40 years, it evolved from being the local IT company to now the trusted leader in technology solutions in Papua New Guinea.
She said over the years, Daytech has grown in workforce, technology and client support and adapting to industry changes.
We have this culture of collaboration and innovation, and I would say that this culture has made us stand out from our competition or made us to be successful. So here at Daytech, we encourage teamwork and collaboration. So because teams are able to work together, we are like the one-stop solution. And that makes us continue to stand amidst the adversity of competition. We've been here for 40 years. Our competitors, they came, like the Big Bang Theory, for some 10 years, and they've gone, but we are still here.
Meanwhile, the marketing coordinator, Bonnie Master, is encouraging its clients to support its programs.
Marketing-wise, what we want our clients and our customers to get from this marketing, from this 40th anniversary celebration and the launching of this 40th anniversary celebration, we would want our customers and our clients to see us, that we are part of this technology and innovation moving forward, and that they can come to us for all the technology solutions that they're after.
She said Daytech's brand continues to promote innovation, reliability and trusted ICT solutions across Papua New Guinea, acknowledging clients and partners for their continued support. Joel Mipari, National EMTV News.
The Oil Palm Industry Corporation has moved to clear the air with concerned stakeholders in Kimbe following a petition filed by locals over 2 proposed bills.
The Oil Palm Industry Corporation team, spearheaded by General Secretary, including the Oil Palm Minister, visited Siki, Kapore and other communities. The meeting was organized after some community members raised concerns surrounding benefits regarding oil, land issues and others. During the discussion, OPIC General Secretary Kepson Pupita clarified the process and explained that the reforms are aimed at strengthening the governance and sustainability of the oil palm sector.
FFP and something from Ibla, CPO and something from company. You are clear. This was legislation, a policy, and give him direction. Now, by your own meal. By your own meal. By you invest, you buy involved business benefits. Now, by you now own him oil now. Because now you own him share. Law company, you have to own him in export. And clear? You know what we mean, you mean? So when you go to the CPO blow, I'll give her the midterm power.
In assuring the local, Oil Palm Minister Francis Maneke further stressed on the concern and shared the government's vision.
The most important agenda is you must own in oil mill, or you must come down or downstream processing.
But again, also me must express in this la. Because lo ime tol grow, ime sing out also grow up for the last 50 or 60 years finish. You mean that capacity, that's why ime still stop idea late also. So now this la, me call him this la bill also, me enabler. And me open him now rope lane so that we can be able to come lo look lo something where you miss out lo people.
He said those are still open before the two proposed bills go through the final process. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Moneyplus celebrated the Chinese New Year in Port Moresby today, highlighting prosperity and the success of the company. The event is part of Moneyplus annual program, which extends greetings to its clients and the Chinese community.
The Chinese New Year celebrations at the Moneyplus began at the downtown head office, which saw main performances from the lion dancers. Lion dance performances are essential to Chinese cultures, acting as stewards of tradition by bringing good luck, prosperity, and protection against evil spirits during Lunar New Year and business opening. The Moneyplus management wishes their Chinese clients and a greater community in PNG a Happy New Year, referring to the year of the fire horse. Horse symbolizes speed, courage, loyalty, strength, freedom, and courage in the Chinese culture. Moneyplus management said these celebrations emphasize their role as a community-focused financial services provider in PNG. Another celebration was also held at the Moneyplus branch along the Waigani Drive. Pakatambuan, National EMTV News.
Prime Minister James Marape has called for a major shift in how Port Moresby water infrastructure is planned and expanded, urging Water PNG Limited and relevant agencies to adopt a long-term staged and strategic approach to meet the city's growing demand. Speaking after a presentation by Water PNG Limited Chief Executive Officer James Young, PM Marape said the capital can no longer rely solely on aging infrastructure and a single water supply system, while the city continues to expand rapidly into new suburbs and industrial zones. Mr. Marape highlighted the need to align water planning with broader urban expansion, particularly towards new growth areas, such as Gero Stages 6 and 7, as well as emerging industrial and logistics zones outside the traditional city boundary. He encouraged PNG Water Limited to explore a mix of solutions, including public-private partnerships, hybrid supply models, and private sector participation in infrastructure development, while ensuring government retains oversight of distribution, pricing, and long-term planning. The Prime Minister welcomed technical options outlined in the presentation, including expanded storage capacity and gravity-fed systems, requesting a detailed, costed implementation plan for further consideration. Paradise College continues to represent Papua New Guinea on the global arena. In a recent trip, 14 students and 2 supervising teachers of the college represented PNG at the World Federation of United Nations Association International Model United Nations Conference. The conference provided students with the opportunity to engage in global debate, develop leadership and communication skills, and gain practical experience in international diplomacy. Grade 12 student Rohan Shahib, along with fellow students representing Uganda in the 6th Committee of the General Assembly, received the Diplomacy Award for their outstanding position paper. This reflects the strong research, preparation, and teamwork of Paradise College students. During the visit, the students paid a courtesy call to the Permanent Mission of Papua New Guinea to the United Nations and met Ambassador Ferd Sarufa and mission staff, where they received a briefing on the UN's role, structure, Papua New Guinea's priorities, and guidance on diplomatic protocol and safety in New York. The conference was hosted at the Intercontinental New York Times Square and the Westin in New York at Times Square. Participation in WIM-UN conference reflects the commitment of Paradise College to academic excellence, leadership development, and preparing students to engage meaningfully on a global stage. Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The Kina closed unchanged at 0.2331 US dollars in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kina was buying 0.2256 US dollars, 0.3154 Australian dollars, 0.1822 euro, and 34.34 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower. Coffee closed unchanged. Cocoa closed unchanged. Palm oil closed unchanged. Crude oil is trading higher. And copper closed unchanged. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed unchanged. The ASX 200 is trading higher. And the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion Kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
All small crafts going out at sea must consider simple safety requirements. Always check the weather report before going out at sea. Do not jump on a boat if the passengers or skipper have been drinking alcohol. Always remember to wear a life jacket. Take enough drinking water and food with you. Make sure you have a bucket, canvas for shelter, and a paddle for emergency. Always take extra fuel on board and do not get on a boat that is overloaded. This message is authorized by the National Maritime Safety Authority.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National EMTV News. Now moving to overseas news. A group of Australian families with links to Islamic State fighters have been forced to return to a detention camp in Syria.
The fate of Australians detained in camps for people linked to IS has been uncertain for many years, particularly since the fall of the Assad regime in late 2024. On Monday morning local time, 11 women and 23 children in the Al Roj camp were bundled into waiting vans which had been organised by their families, hoping to begin their long journey home. The ABC has been told Australian passports had been issued for the group, although that has not been confirmed by Australian authorities. The group of 34 left Al Roj under the escort of Kurdish security forces who control the area around the camp. But soon after, they received a message from Syrian government authorities that they wouldn't be allowed to continue because their travel had not been coordinated, and the convoy turned around. There are 2 camps in Syria where IS families have been detained, Al-Hol and Al Roj. Al Roj is close to the Turkish and Iraqi borders and remains under Kurdish control, and that's where it's believed the majority of the Australians in Syria have been living. There's even references over the years to one part of the camp being called Australia Street. The area around Al-Hol, further south, is in an area under Syrian government control, with authorities reportedly wanting to shut it down. It's a long drive from Al Roj to Damascus, more than 10 hours on the road, and the Australian families are expected to try again. The Australian government was quick to insist it is not involved in any repatriation mission. The Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke's office denying any involvement and also saying that security agencies are monitoring the situation in Syria so that they are ready should any Australians try to return home, adding that any who have committed offences will face the full force of Australian law once they return to the country. The Australian government is, however, under an obligation to provide things such as passports to Australian citizens, and that has prompted demands for answers from the federal opposition, wanting to know exactly what the government knows about this group, what support has been provided, and what the assessment is of security agencies, whether or not they pose a threat to the community given a prolonged exposure to Islamic State ideology. We know that there have been repatriations in the past, back in 2019 and 2022, and last year a group of Australians made their way back to Australia from Syria under their own initiative there. Humanitarian organisations have long insisted that Australia and other countries have a responsibility to bring their citizens home from these camps in Syria.
The United States oil blockade of Cuba is now impacting the Caribbean nations. Waste disposal with garbage piling up across streets of the capital, Havana.
Local media is reporting less than half of the city's rubbish trucks are able to continue operating due to fuel shortages. The blockade has seen the country's stocks of oil drop dramatically in 2 months. Cuba's government has implemented rationing measures to protect essential services in the country that are already suffering from severe shortages of food, fuel and medicine.
The Kremlin strongly rejected accusations from European countries that it killed late opposition leader Alexei Navalny using toxin from poison dart frogs.
It was freezing cold in Moscow, but Russians came to honor his memory. Alexei Navalny was President Putin's staunchest critic. It's 2 years since his death behind bars. On this winter day, the snow never seemed to end, and neither did the tributes. The mountain of flowers, the candles, and the messages. This one reads, "Hi, Alexei. We remember you. You're a hero." Outside the cemetery, close attention was being paid to those arriving here. Slipping in unnoticed wasn't an option.
It takes quite a bit of courage just to do what these people are doing here today, just to bring flowers to the grave of the man who was the Kremlin's most vocal critic. Courage because some people who were associated with Alexei Navalny and who supported him have since been targeted by the authorities.
Among the visitors here was Alexei Navalny's mother, Ludmila. 2 years have passed, Ludmila says, and we already know what he was poisoned with. Eventually, we'll find out who did it. These are the last known images of Alexei Navalny alive. Next day, the Russian authorities announced he died in this penal colony. Natural causes, they said. But at the weekend, Britain and some European allies claimed that samples of Mr. Navalny's body, analysed abroad, had revealed traces of a deadly toxin, epibetadine.
2 года назад Алексей Навальный был отравлен, убит.
I asked Vladimir Putin's spokesman for his reaction. And what does he make of Britain's claim that only Russia's government had the means, motive and opportunity to administer the poison? We reject these accusations. Dmitry Peskov tells me we consider them biased and baseless. From the Kremlin, denial. But here, a quiet determination, never to forget.
America's top diplomat has offered a ringing endorsement for far-right Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban as he faces a tough election in April.
From Budapest ahead of the April poll, the US Secretary of State Marco Rubio declared that ties between Hungary and America are entering a golden era. He said that the US President Donald Trump remained deeply committed to the re-election of Viktor Orban and even indicated that Washington would be willing to help fund Budapest if needed. Viktor Orban is facing his toughest election yet since his party was swept to power. This election is hugely consequential for Europe and it's strengthening conservative and far-right political movements. Viktor Orban, who is one of Donald Trump's closest European allies, has often clashed with the European Union on a range of issues whilst maintaining cordial ties with Moscow and criticising Ukraine.
The president has an extraordinarily close relationship to the prime minister. He does, and it has had tangible benefits in our relationship. I'm not going to speculate about the future. You know, what happens in this country is up to the voters of this country to determine and decide, and we love the people of Hungary. But there's no reason to sugarcoat it. I'm going to be very blunt with you. The prime minister and the president have a very, very close personal relationship and working relationship, and I think it has been incredibly beneficial to the relationship between our two countries.
Marco Rubio has spent the past 2 days touring Slovakia and Hungary. In both countries, he's pledged closer ties. And what's most telling about this trip and the statements that have been made is that it's yet another indication of America breaking ties with its more traditional allies like France and Germany.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Ruka Sports. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja, yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum.
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, BSP's One-Took Wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at BSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Talks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's One-Took Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
All small crafts going out at sea must consider simple safety requirements. Always check the weather report before going out at sea. Do not jump on a boat if the passengers or skipper have been drinking alcohol. Always remember to wear a life jacket. Take enough drinking water and food with you. Make sure you have a bucket, canvas for shelter, and a paddle for emergency. Always take extra fuel on board and do not get on a boat that is overloaded. This message is authorized by the National Maritime Safety Authority.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Tomorrow night on Goodman Fielder International Sky Time,
we've got another very simple dish that we will be making using our True Gas wok burner. This recipe is enough to feed about 2 to 3 people. We will also check out our friend Letitia over at House Sky to see what she will be cooking for us this week.
Carrot is rich in beta-carotene, which is good for your eyeballs. Pak choy has the same vitamins.
That's tomorrow night at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The PNG Chiefs CEO, accompanied by the Prime Minister and the board, have officially opened the PNG Chiefs head office today at the Santos National Football Stadium.
With the opening of the new head office of PNG Chiefs today, the CEO, Lorna McPherson, highlighted the importance of the club as a transformative initiative in the country. She says the club not only brings sporting opportunities, but also brings economic and infrastructure development. She noted that with this office is a step forward and they are determined to bring progress to the club, with many more things to be done yet.
But truly, we're moving with purpose, we're moving with determination. Hopefully you will love the offices downstairs. We do. It's a start. The offices will be temporary. Eventually we will move into the Centre of Excellence with the team once the building's been made too.
Prime Minister James Marape reaffirmed the importance of PNG Chiefs and explained that the opening of the new head office signifies the commitment and the progress towards the club's preparations.
As the #1 ranked sport in our country right now, we felt having a team in the National Rugby League, the #1 professional rugby league competition in the world, is important for us. And I want to, at this juncture, when we're moving into our office after this press and the indication that progress has been made, I want to say thank you.
He also says that this is a transformative initiative and the club must be supported and grow, which the government will provide support to the club.
Our government's putting down the money to show our commitment. The Australian government will reinvest this money post-2028. So just to show that we are putting our money where our mouth is.
Isabella Narapal, Trukai Sports.
The PNG Chiefs held a press conference today highlighting plans and preparations as they prepare to enter the league in 2028.
Leading the press conference today, Lorna McPherson, the CEO of PNG Chiefs, highlighted the plans and strategies needed in preparing the club. She says the efforts and preparations will be based on culture, family, pride and uniting the people together.
But we will finalise our organisational structure. We will also advance our plans for the Centre of Excellence and of course establishing the player accommodation and also getting our operation systems up and running because that's...
Boaz Pakov, the governor of NCD, the hosting city, explained that the plans are targeted on lifestyles and infrastructure. He says the city is preparing socially, economically and infrastructure-wise.
From the basic like the car park, here, everybody knows we will have a problem with the car parking here, so we've already started planning the appropriate place on the other side. Morocco market, that's where we can offer adequate car park for the games when it starts in 2028. We will start putting out the advertisement to call for special interest to build a high-rise market, also at the same time facilitating the car parking on the other side, linking that car park to the stadium via footbridge. So all this we are putting together already in terms of the lifestyle and the opportunities that are available to us. Well, we're working with all the hospitality industry to get them to be ready.
Anticipating for PNG Chiefs to enter the league in 2028, the work and preparations behind it are taken seriously as it is a national transformative journey for PNG. Isabella Narapal, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Some days feel grey until someone brings back your smile. Happiness, sometimes all it takes is a bite or a scoop.
Late again?
And sometimes it's waiting in the freezer just for you.
Share the love, share the happiness in every moment with Gala.
Gala, Gala Yum.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
All small crafts going out at sea must consider simple safety requirements. Always check the weather report before going out at sea. Do not jump on a boat if the passengers or skipper have been drinking alcohol. Always remember to wear a life jacket. Take enough drinking water and food with you. Make sure you have a bucket, canvas for shelter, and a paddle for emergency. Always take extra fuel on board and do not get on a boat that is overloaded. This message is authorized by the National Maritime Safety Authority.
Most companies are paying well above that in the formal economy, but we also have a number of enterprises that are just continued to bypass.
Watch In Focus every Monday nights at 7 p.m. Our weekly current affairs talk show which presents comprehensive discussions and insights on critical issues facing Papua New Guinea and the wider region. We engage with decision makers and experts in numerous sectors, including politics, business, economics, technology, law and order, education, health and social issues amongst others, as well as PNG icons and influential figures, keeping you well informed, right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Trukai Sports. Medan Governor Ramsey Pariwa has praised LLG players following strong performances during Rock's Marine pre-season matches at Leeuwarden Oval.
Medan Governor Ramsey Pariwa spent his Sunday afternoon at Leeuwarden Oval watching the Rock's Marine pre-season games and supporting players from his local level government area. Two teams made up of LLG players, PANU 1 and PANU 2, selected from the recent Medan FC trial matches, played their second competition games. PANU 2 faced a tough challenge against Tusba Blukumuls FC. Both sides showed skill and determination in a closely contested match. With just 15 minutes remaining before full time, Tuspa Blue Kumuls FC scored a well-taken goal to seal a narrow 1-goal victory. On ground, Panu 1 delivered a strong performance against Logao. They controlled positions, created scoring chances and needed 4 goals to claim a convincing 4-1 win. Governor Pariwa expressed satisfaction with the efforts from both Panu teams. He also commended Tuspa Blue Kumuls FC for providing a competitive and spirited match. The governor reaffirmed his support to the community sports, encouraging youth players to stay disciplined and committed to games. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Tomorrow night on Goodman Fielder International Sky Time, we've got another very simple dish that we will be making using our True Gas Wok burner. This recipe is enough to feed about 2 to 3 people. We will also check out our friend Letitia over at House Sky to see what she will be cooking for us this week.
Carrot is rich in beta-carotene, which is good for your eyeballs. Pak choy has the same vitamins.
That's tomorrow night at 7 p.m. right here on your number 1 to watch, EMTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You may hold him and walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With Money Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, mostly fine and partly cloudy in the afternoon with chances of few showers. And Popondetta, some rain with possible thunderstorms in the afternoon. In the Momase region, Lay City, mostly fine, becoming cloudy in the evening with some rain showers. And Vanimo, mostly fine. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, a brief sunshine followed by some rain with possible thunderstorms. And Buka, partly cloudy with chances of few showers. And in the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, fine in the morning, then some showers in the afternoon to evening. And Menditsari and Wabek, partly cloudy to mostly cloudy in the afternoon to evening with some rain.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Tuesday, the 17th of February 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.